fuck?
You have a testimony.
Why the fuck? Get in on this.
I witnessed it.
He finna be in here and
Why
tell
the
the
fuck I got an EBT card? And this nigga is at Breezy Bowl and made 90 whatever the fuck million, and it say KKKKK Max. Can I get 25,000 for them four songs I owe you, bro? I just want to leave, bro. I'm not even tripping though. I got an EBT card, my nigga. Like, what the fuck, bro? I can't even get nothing, bro, man. Y'all niggas want to see a nigga cry on here, so y'all can think I'm a bitch.
Nah, bro.
That shit.
Chris Brown called me and like, look, this song is going real good. We about to do the video. I only got a check for 10,000 at that time. So you know what I did with that? I spent that up in no day. Tried to get a whip, some dumb shit. But when I finally got a check from Deuces that was over 6 figures, I opened that mug up. It was like, I got the mail like I always used to. I used to write songs in my grandmother's driveway. I'm sitting in my auntie's Jaguar because I didn't have my own car at the time.
It's your man Delvin. Welcome to Delvin's Room. And bruh, nowadays, to have the mental capacity not to crash out is a very valuable skill, bruh. Because if Kevin McCall would have had that skill, he wouldn't have an EBT card, and he wouldn't be crying, and he would be a millionaire, bruh. But crashing out has consequences, you feel me? And Kevin McCall is feeling that right now, bruh. And this is nothing to be happy about, this is nothing to smile at, this is nothing to laugh at. This is something for people to realize crashing out has consequences, you feel me? And when you in position and you next to somebody as great and as important as Chris Brown, you should keep that relationship and manifest that for it can go on for a lifetime, bro. Why mess that up? Sometimes niggas let their egos just get the best of them, bro. You know, from my understanding, right? Kevin McCall, Chris Brown had a great working relationship, right? Making hits, living life, doing all type of fun shit together. But at some point in time, Kevin McCall wanted to be the star. He wanted to be the Chris Brown. No, my nigga, Chris is the talent. Just let that ride, bro. You on this ride together, bro. Just ride it out, dog. Nigga just gotta crash. It comes with consequences, bro. Shit like this come with consequences, bro. Now, your man Young Thug don't throw it out there that he want to help Kevin McCall in his harsh time. You feel me? Which is commendable. We got to give Young Thug respect for that. Young Thug is saying that he's willing to help Kevin McCall. He don't like to see the man like that, which is understandable. Nobody wants to see Kevin McCall like that. Deuces, that song he did with Deuces, with Chris Brown, Deuces, classic forever. He always gonna get respect for that song, right? Nigga, fuck with that. But at the same time, bro, you just can't crash out like that, bro. When the opportunity is that big, bro. Whatever your difference is with Chris Brown, you could have worked that out, bro. Now, Chris Brown had already tweeted out there like, bro, you burnt that bridge. You ain't coming back, bro. Cause niggas like that, people feeling sorry for a nigga like that and shit like that. Niggas like that is dangerous, dog. Niggas like that, having niggas like that around is super duper dangerous, bro. Because this nigga is gonna blame everything that's wrong in his life on Chris Brown, bro. Niggas like that is so dangerous to niggas, bro. Because every fuck up he has in life, he's gonna blame that shit on Chris Brown, bro. Chris Brown don't have nothing to do with your problems, bro. You still a songwriter, and we can tell you're a talented songwriter. Move on. Do something else besides Chris Brown. Go work with somebody else. You have the talent. But the problem is, this nigga crashes out everywhere. So now, every time an occurrence in his life sets him back, he's gonna shoot at Chris Brown. He's gonna always think, damn it, it's Chris Brown's fault. Chris Brown should let me do it. And that's how that damn jealousy and envy works. That nigga got that shit. That's supposed to be me. A nigga feel entitled to shit that has nothing to do with him. Nothing. You don't work with this man. You haven't worked with this man in a long time, bro. You know, nobody wants to see a nigga on food stamps. Damn, they about to shut the food stamps off too. They about to get right. But nobody want to see a nigga on food stamps crying and shit like that. Nah, bro. But at the end of the day, bro, as a grown ass man, you gotta get that shit together, big dog. You gotta get that shit together, big dog. That shit not a good look, bro. I mean, Chris Brown already said that's a bridge that's not finna be let down again, bro. Once you know, and I just looking at him like that, some people might feel sorry for that shit. But if I'm a nigga like Chris Brown, I'm looking at this nigga, oh, this nigga is dangerous. You feel me? Cause once you start doing like that, it's gonna get worse and worse, bro. That nigga gonna keep feeling like everything that you do is affecting him. So when he see Chris Brown on these tours and Chris Brown doing all these things, he's in his back of his mind, Chris Brown is taunting him. Chris Brown owes him something. That's what a nigga thinks. So, you know, niggas like that is super dangerous, bro. Hell nah, Kevin McCall, boy. You gotta get that one right, dog. But this ain't a good look, man. Hopefully, you know, Young Thug said he gonna send him a little nice something. So, you know, that's dope. But at the end of the day, I feel Chris Brown on this one, bro. Once you burn that bridge, hell nah, man. It's your nigga Delvin. Delvin's rolling to the next one.